McConnell is pissed off because at the White House over the John Bolton manuscript, report says. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell is not happy with the White House about news of former National Security Advisor John Bolton's manuscript, according to the New York Times. The Times reported Sunday evening that in his upcoming book, Bolton says 45 told him he did not want to release military aid to Ukraine until that country helped with investigations that could be damaging to Democrats, including former Vice President Joe Biden and his son Hunter. Bolton's lawyer, Charles Cooper, told the Times that he provided a copy of the book to the White House on December 30th to be revived for classified information, even though Bolton added that he believed it didn't contain any classified information anyway. 45 allegedly participated in a quid pro quo with Ukraine has been at the center of this impeachment controversy. The Senate is in the middle of deliberating to remove 45 from office after the House of Representatives passed 2 articles of impeachment in December of last year. The squatter refuted Bolton's account, tweeting out early Monday morning. He says, "I never told Bolton that the aid to Ukraine was tied to investigations into Democrats, including the Biden's tech, and it proved that it technically was." Calling witnesses, including Bolton, to testify in the trial has been a partisan vote of contention. Before the trial began, Republicans passed rules proposed by Mitch McConnell on which votes on calling witnesses or documents would not be allowed until after the trial's question phase. According to the Times on Monday, just hours before the trial was set to resume, Mitch McConnell and Senator Lindsey Dumbass Graham, a Republican from South Carolina, privately pressed the squatter's advisors to explain Bolton's account, which undermines the White House defense and blindsided several Republican senators, according to people familiar with their thinking. To call witnesses, Democrats need at least 4 members of the 53-member Republican majority to vote with them. One possible defector, Senator Mitt Romney, who's a Republican from Utah, told reporters on Monday that it's important to be able to hear from Bolton for us to be able to make an impartial judgment. It's increasingly likely that other Republicans will join those of us who think we should hear from Bolton. I have spoken with others who have shared the same opinion on this. Another potential swing voter, Senator Susan Collins, a Republican from Maine, said in a statement Monday that the reports about Bolton's book strengthened the case for witnesses and have prompted a number of conversations among my colleagues. CNN's John King said Monday that Mitch McConnell is the leader in the middle of something incredibly delicate who does not like to be blindsided and that he has questions for the White House. In December, Mitch McConnell said he was in total coordination with the White House counsel and impeachment matters. Being closed doors for a luncheon on Monday, Mitch McConnell told his colleagues to take a deep breath and let's take one step at a time, said Senator Mike Braun, who's a Republican from Indiana. When contacted by the Courier-Journal about Bolton's manuscript, Mitch McConnell's spokesman Robert Stewart said, if the leader comments, I will make sure you get it. But Mitch McConnell's a fucking dumbass.